So breakfast, I think there's got to be one best breakfast, which has to be oats, whether it's hot cooked oats or whether it's overnight cold soaked oats, steel cut whole oats, which are then eaten with some sort of fruit like berries, and has some additions like flax seeds or hemp. So I think you can't go wrong if you eat oats, berries, and some sort of seed for breakfast.
My favorite plant-based meal of all time is a large acai bowl. So in that bowl, what I usually do is take an acai packet, a frozen acai packet, and I blend it with something like bananas. And it turns into this sort of soft serve, thick ice cream consistency. And then on top of that, I will add a bunch of fruit. I'll add mangoes, I'll add papayas, I'll add bananas, I'll add dates on top of that. And it tastes great, it's nice and cold, it's super refreshing, and it's very satisfying.
Oatmeal is great, lots of fiber, lots of minerals and vitamins, but I sprinkle flax seeds on it, which are great for your omega-3. Chia seeds, again, great for omega-3. Hemp seeds, great for protein and omega-3 as well. And some sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. And then I like to put a little bit of date sugar on top as well, just to give it that slight sweet taste, and maybe a bit of cinnamon as well.
My favorite breakfast, well, it's not only my favorite breakfast, it's what I eat like 363 days out of 365. I make a smoothie that we have the ingredients here. It has almond milk and vegetable powders and banana and frozen fruit and ground flax seeds and food grade green tea and a tablespoon of brewer's yeast. And then I have with that, it's a nice, great big 20 ounces, 14 grams of fiber kind of thing. And then I have 2 pieces of Ezekiel bread toast with fat-free hummus. And it's a lot of calories, but it gets me through the morning exercise and keeps my blood glucose levels for, even for a real long time. So that's my favorite breakfast.
For breakfast, I almost always will have old-fashioned Quaker oats with raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries, some raisins, a banana, and then some oat milk, which I like. That really holds me.
The data has been reasonably strong that breakfast isn't a meal you should skip. So when luxury permits, it's going to be a big bowl of oatmeal. It's going to be some fresh blueberries, maybe frozen. It's going to be walnuts. It's going to be the spices I love. I'm going to put cinnamon, I'm going to put nutmeg, I'm going to put allspice, I'm going to put ground cloves, maybe some cacao nibs, and it's going to be thick and just wonderful.
Everybody says steel-cut oats and berries. Yeah, definitely that's a major call. But we have vegan pancakes, and we have vegan cheese with bread, and we love having potatoes with all kind of garnishing on it for breakfast. The choices are so many. And we have 2 kids, a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old. And our game is that every day we would have something different.
My favorite breakfast recipe is tofu scramble. We eat a lot of tofu, which is an excellent plant-based protein. And the way I make it is, I make it very spicy. I lived in India, so I have this love for spices, and we cook it with onions and garlic and turmeric and paprika and coriander and cumin. We eat it as is with some baked potatoes sometimes, or we roll it up in a whole wheat tortilla as a tofu scrambled burrito. And I think that's my favorite breakfast.
So my breakfast usually is one of 2 things. Now the overarching theme is I want it to be quick and easy, so I'll have a giant bowl of oatmeal, sometimes I'll have 2, or a smoothie. And the smoothie, I'll toss in like a ton of greens, a ton of frozen fruit, and I'll literally drink an entire Vitamix full.
What I eat many days of my life is overnight oats. And the way I make overnight oats is I take old-fashioned rolled oats, I add either almond milk or soy milk that's unsweetened. I like to add frozen berries, and it's delicious, it's filling, it's filled with fiber, it's filled with antioxidants and phytonutrients, and it keeps me going all morning while I'm seeing patients.
I have found a place around town that actually has amazing vegan burritos. I mean, beautiful scrambled tofu with an ancho chili dip. that might be something I might have for breakfast.
It is green season, so in the garden we have collard greens, kale, arugula, and so I use those in the smoothie with lemon, apple, pears, some dates, regular water or coconut water, and that's what I drink on my way into work.
My favorite by far is probably like a plant-based cliche, but avocado toast with some tomatoes and salt and pepper and nutritional yeast. I put a little bit of like kelp seasoning on there, so I get a little bit of my iodine dose for the week.
So I have my husband and 2 sons, and we all drink green smoothies for breakfast. Right now, I mean, for the past, I'd say year or 2 at least, we've had the favorite one of the family, which is Power Greens from Costco. So it's just a mix of greens, kale, spinach, all that stuff. Flax or chia seeds, depending on what was on sale. And then mango, pineapple, and really ripe bananas and water. And we blend those up and we all just chug them down.
Sometimes when I'm feeling, a little bit more wavering towards a junk food breakfast, I'll make some grits. I am from the South, and so I'll take some grits, which is, made from corn, and I will add some nutritional yeast and some jalapenos and salt and pepper, and it's delicious. The nutritional yeast gives it a little bit of a cheesy flavor. And of course the jalapenos spice it up. And then a lot of times I'll just eat leftovers. So I might have some, veggies or pasta or something. So that's what I eat for breakfast.